The life and times of Jimmy the Weasel Fratianno.
And I'm going to tell you one thing that I don't give a focus. Coppers or no coppers, I'll blow your mother off. I'm going to tell you right now, you ain't with no kid.
We've heard a great deal about photographs today, and we would like to give you, Mr. Sinatra, an opportunity to respond to a photograph that has received a great deal of notoriety, one in which you appear with Mr. Carlo Gambino and several of his associates. I wonder if you could explain to us why it happened and how it possibly can happen.
I'd be happy to. I was asked by one of the members of the theater. He told me that Mr. Gambino had arrived with his granddaughter, whose name, perchance, happened to be Sinatra. Her daddy is a doctor in New York, and we're not related at all. And he said they would like to take a picture, and I said, fine. They came in, and I took a picture of the little girl. And before I realized what happened, there were approximately 8 or 9 men standing around me, and several other snapshots were made. That is the whole incident that took place. I later found out that I was introduced to somebody named Jimmy, and I later found out it was this Frank the Weasel, so I didn't know him at the time.
Jimmy Fratianno.
Yeah.
This is Paul Castellani. He's the boss of the Gambino family now. That's Greg De Palma, Frank Sinatra, Tommy Marson. That's Carlo Gambino. That's myself there. Jilly Rizzo told me that Frank wanted the legs broke of some guy that was writing a story about him in the paper.
Fratianno alleges that you asked him to break the legs of Celentano, a purported former bodyguard of Mr. Sinatra's. Did you in fact so ask him?
No, I did not. Five of us went to a winery on Western Avenue in Los Angeles, and they took me in first. They take you in one at a time, and there was like 40, 50 members of the family there, and the boss would be in the front end with the underboss, the consiglieri, and the capos, all on one side, and around the table there was the soldiers. Well, in the middle of the table they had a gun and a sword cross one another. So they bring you in there, and so you hold hands, everybody stands up, and you tie each other's hands. And then the boss says something in Italian that lasts maybe a couple minutes. And after that, they prick your finger with the sword, draw blood. Then they take you around to each member of the family. You kiss them on the cheek, you introduce you, and you're a made member of La Cosa Nostra. They say if I introduce you to somebody and I say he's a friend of ours, that means he was a member of the family. But if I introduce you to somebody and I say he's a friend of mine, that don't mean nothing. You see, friend of ours means our thing. See, that's La Cosa Nostra, that's in Italian, is our thing.
Most people get made because they want respect. When you go to another town, they send you to the boss and they take you around, they take care of your hotel, and you meet a nice class of people. I met George Raft. I met a lot of, years ago, Milton Berle, Ben Blue. I know many a times I went to Vegas where nobody could get a seat. I'd get a front seat because I was Jimmy Fratianno.
People are scared. They don't want to get hurt. Use a little violence. Frank Borgia was a member of our family, and he had an argument with another member. And they both went to the boss, and the boss decided to kill Borgia. And that's the way it is, you know. Borgia might have been right, I don't know, but they called me, and told me to go to San Diego with Frank, and he was going to clip Frank Borgia. So I went to San Diego, and we had somebody bring him in the house, and we choked him and buried him, and that was it. He was a member of our family.
I'm just bitter of them trying to kill me for nothing, you know. And that's the reason I turned, on account of the contract out on my life.
I just take my chances, try to stay away from them, go someplace where they can't find me, just live as long as I can. You know, when they find you, bye-bye, baby.